Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Devotions from the Emergency Godcast system. I have a word for you today. It's titled, Giving Comes in Full Circle. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17 says, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done." My husband and I have a ministry, a nonprofit organization called Agape Outreach Ministries. And we're dedicated to helping people who are homeless with clothing and food and items, like household items for when they're ready to move. And when we serve, I just can't help thinking of just how much need there is in the world. And the sad thing is that so many people pass by these individuals who are struggling and seem like they can't be bothered to take a few minutes and try to help. I had an assignment for my youth development class where I had to write a journal about my values. And of course, I talked about my faith, I talked about my spirituality, but I also added generosity, honesty, and trust. And I elaborated on generosity because I believe that this is something that's really missing from the human race, that willingness to go the extra mile and try to help someone and try to do the right thing. Or it's done for the wrong motives, like it's done for show or whatever. But as a part of my assignment, I had to find a connection to the outside world. And I stumbled upon this animated YouTube video that was called When No One Is Looking. And it was a silent film, animated, with several characters doing good deeds for one another. And throughout the scope of the clip, it showed how all of those good deeds eventually came back. And I don't believe in karma. We're not supposed to as Christians. But our karma, if that's what you want to call it, is the golden rule, which is Luke. It's either Luke or Matthew. I think it is Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. God, please forgive me. I can't think of that scripture. But we all know the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And my motivation for being generous is, I think, what if I was in that person's shoes? What would I want somebody else to do? I've never been homeless. I've never been in a situation where I couldn't pay my bills. Well, actually, I kind of have been close to that situation where I couldn't pay my bills, but I've never not known what I was going to eat for dinner or what I was going to have for breakfast the next day. But I know what it's like to be in need and being physically disabled and not being able to go anywhere or where I wanted to go. This was back when I was in my 20s after I had the accident. And I just remember needing help at times and just feeling like no one would even bother to stop and help me. And when my husband and I started our ministry, we decided that we're not going to be like that. If someone has a need, we're not going to turn them away, because how would we want to be treated? Our good deeds always come back to us, not because of karma, but because of the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I hope this message encouraged someone today. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye now.